We are about to release our brand new WizRuns app. It's going to be on Apple and Android, and it's going to replace the WizBooks app. It has full audio for every single run, so it's absolutely fantastic if you have dyslexia, dyspraxia, or English isn't your first language. It's going to help with your pronunciation. Every single word of every single road in every single run is pronounced clearly in every single book. You can see the map full screen or half screen whilst calling the run with a pinned line across the map. Every time you complete a run, you can mark it as good, bad or ugly using the traffic light system. Every time you mark it as good, bad or ugly, it will put those runs into a special book for you. So obviously the good runs you probably would ignore, but the ugly and the bad are something you might want to work on extra. There's also a book called Recents. Recents contains the 40 most recent runs you've done. So whenever we are progressing through our blue book, one of the things we need to do is make sure you're calling the ones you've done most recently on top of trying to maintain the ones you've done previously. These are taken care of by the cycle of the days at the top. Blue book runs and the missing pieces will be divided up over these 7 days, giving you a 7-day cycle of revision. For other books, you need to choose when you want to revise them yourself. Updates are automatic for 1 year. Just press the update button. Any changes that come in, which will be pretty much daily, the runs will be updated. You can edit any run and it will keep your version and the original. The version you've edited will go into a book called My Runs. Also, when you're calling from the actual book, if you just tap the title at the top, it will switch between your edited version or the original version. You can randomize your call over. It's not something that I think is a great need to do. I like to call my runs in exactly the same order always. It makes them quicker and faster to call. But if you want to randomize in some way to test yourself a little bit more, you have 5 different ways of randomizing the runs. You can print from the app, so you can print a bite copy to take with you wherever you go. Just press the print function. It's going to print a lovely copy of that run for you to take out with you. If it was me, I'd have a Velcro attachment for my iPad on my bike to take out, and I would use the app fully that way. It's going to allow me to tap each line as I'm going along so that I'm actually only watching what I'm learning at that stage. And I'm also going to be able to revise the run using the several different revision techniques that are available within the app whilst I'm out on the road, which is very important. It's important that you get the run almost nailed completely whilst you're there. The idea that you go home and then you revise the run is not a great idea at all. You want to make sure you've got it under control before you leave. Within each book, if you just long press on any chapter button at the bottom, it will reveal the list of all the runs within that particular chapter. You can then tap any one of those runs and go straight to that particular run. Now, another little feature is something that I find very important when I was teaching the beginners class. I used to teach that you'd highlight the section that you find difficult. So for example, the run from Littleton Road to Haringey Green Lane Station is considered to be pretty difficult. What you would do is highlight the difficult section and you'd focus on that difficult section. So when you're out driving the run, highlight that section and drive, and your eyes will be drawn to the highlights. But what you can also do is highlight that section and revise just that section. So you can go over those 4 or 5 roads continuously to get them nailed, and then come back and insert them back into the run and call the whole run. So calling highlights is a really nice feature. The timer is set for 15 minutes, but if you tap the timer itself, you can actually set the timer for any time you wish. There's a cloud button, so like all our apps, you can save your data, so make sure you save your data regularly. If anything happens, you can always load that back up and it'll be back. You can't lose your books because we have that stored our side, so if you want to change device, just change device, we'll activate that and set up the books on that one instantly, and then you can reload the work you've done from your registered email that's set to saving itself on our cloud. Now, I don't expect everything to run perfectly on this first go. We'll probably come across a few glitches, but we'll work through them very, very quickly. This is an amazing app. It really is going to change things for a lot of people. It's very, very intuitive, very, very straightforward to use. You can instantly understand where you need to go. There are a few hidden features that usually involve long pressing, so you can explore if you want to. I will be making tutorials very, very shortly for each little feature to show you exactly how to use it. I hope you enjoy it. Keep an eye out on the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. It's going to be released very, very shortly. Like all our apps, the app itself is free.
If you have any questions about the features in this app, post them in the comments below.
Thank you for supporting our channel. Thank you for supporting Wiz, and please like, subscribe, comment and hit the notification bell for any future videos.